Welcome to Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw. We've all heard of Meals on Wheels. Well, how about a mobile food pantry on wheels? It's mobile. Susan Haverland joins us. She's the Vice President of Programs and Services for Food Share. It's so good to see you, Susan.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here.
So what happens? You roll into the neighborhood and take us from there.
The vehicle rolls into the neighborhood. It's a mobile commercial kitchen trailer that pulls in, sets up shop, offers nutrition education, taste testing of recipes, and then distributes fresh fruits and vegetables to the neighborhood. But more importantly, it brings other collaborators with it. We may have public health bus there doing blood pressure screenings and diabetes testing. We may have Wells Fargo with us to help people open up bank accounts. And finally, we are mobilizing the local residents to talk together to identify what the needs are in their own neighborhoods so that we can better address them when the mobile pantry and caravan comes back the next month.
So once a month. And you know, Susan, a lot of these people are employed.
Absolutely. It's such a sad story. We have many of the people we serve work full time, but they simply don't make enough to make ends meet. The difference between the living wage here in Ventura County, which is what it costs to live and have enough food to eat and a roof over your head and transportation, is so much higher than the poverty line. That there's a huge gap here. And these are the kind of families who we are serving on more and more all the time.
And how much food do you distribute per year?
We distribute over 11 million pounds of food a year. And we're happy to say that about 60% of that is fresh fruits and vegetables donated by local growers.
So it's nutritional. You're not distributing candy bars and popcorn.
Absolutely.
And you get the foods, a lot of them are from donations, maybe from a school or church.
A large amount of the food we distributed is donated directly by individuals through various drives like the Cantry collection at the holiday time or the Stamp Out Hunger postal drive, which is going on very soon, where you leave groceries by your post office box or your mailbox, and the mailman picks them up and brings the food back to Food Share. So every bit of food that's donated makes a difference to what we do. And of course, if people give financial donations, $1 provides $5 worth of food.
Do you ever stop and think, Susan, what would happen if you didn't help the people that are below the poverty line?
We do think about it, and it's a really dire situation. I don't know what people would do. You can certainly see that so many in this community care about this problem. There are a lot of people doing this kind of work. Food Share brings the food together, but it's through a whole network of collaborators, of pantry partners and churches and nonprofits that we're able to do this work. So there's a great intent within the social safety net. But until we can move from providing just food to giving people the tools they need to achieve self-sufficiency, we're going to be in the same situation, just giving out more food.
And do you have a number, a statistic on how many individuals? A lot of these are families with small children.
Absolutely. We serve close to 80,000 individuals every month. That's 10% of the population, practically, of the county. And the hunger statistics from Feeding America, the National Association of Food Banks, indicate that almost 12% of adults in Ventura County are food insecure. 21% of children are food insecure.
And so when the mobile truck comes into the neighborhood, you don't know if that was the best meal they've had till the next month comes around.
Exactly. And it's our responsibility to make sure it's a healthy meal.
But a lot of these people, again, will come up to you and say, do you have work for me?
Yes, we hear that all the time, and that's the hardest thing. But again, that's where the premise behind the mobile pantry is to bring the community center to the underserved neighborhoods to provide opportunities for those families to improve their lot in life.
Thank you, Susan Haverland, for joining us here on Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw.